Dangerous Animals is a film hellbent on feeding its characters to the sharks, so much so that the villain of the film goes out of his way to do it so many times that it almost becomes borderline comical. Yet, despite the outrageous plot of a manic, shark-obsessed serial killer, there is a definitive moral compass, grit, and verve to the cheap thrills brought rather elegantly to life by director Sean Byrne. Narratively, there isn't much happening here that we haven't seen before, but writer-director Byrne imbues the proceedings with a sustained and precise tone, featuring a strong protagonist who will do whatever it takes to survive. This is what gives Dangerous Animals a sense of tooth-and-nail conflict. The film knows when not to pull its punches, and it makes even the more outlandish parts of Dangerous Animals play out like a compelling, real-time thriller. This film is refreshingly simple and straightforward, but fortunately, it's not simplistic by any means. It's an engaging slice of summer thrills that doesn't feel trite. This film provides us with something of a comeback for Jai Courtney, the performer who was frequently maligned for performances in disappointing films like Suicide Squad and Terminator: Genisys. In this film, however, Courtney clearly relishes the role of a somewhat campy villain with a personality defined by toxic masculinity and pure psychosis, and his character's obsession with feeding people to the sharks is both menacing and sometimes deliriously comic. Hassie Harrison is also very solid as the resilient and resourceful Zephyr, who becomes a victim of Courtney's character and must find a way to fight back. Harrison brings grit to her role as a character dealing with past turmoil and trying to find a way to survive. Dangerous Animals is technically not a shark movie, and even if it could be called one, it still isn't the best contemporary shark film we have seen. Nevertheless, it's still a thrilling ride that feels pacey, bristly, and unafraid of going full tilt in some of its sequences. Perhaps most importantly, Dangerous Animals never bites off more than it can chew, and instead settles for something that feels lean and dynamic, without compromising on character or smarts. There is an art to mastering films that deliver cheap thrills, and Dangerous Animals elevates what otherwise could have been an overly familiar script into something engaging.